It's so important to find players you can really commit to in these first few rounds. You'd hate to have to readdress these same positions later on. No surprise to see a few Denver Broncos in this draft. Here's a chance for the second one to come off the board. Three choices here, all of them impact players. Oh, no need to worry about this guy. Just plug him right into the starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade. Not the most high-profile pick right there, but it's a sign that this is an organization that'll think outside the box, so at least give him credit for that. So, with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that pick. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches? Or someone who can really... And there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round. Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight, yeah, I think with that pick, you're just looking to build up your core. Get some guys in here that can help round out the roster. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. Pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position? A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here? Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. So that's the process of putting your team together. From here, you can either take a moment to modify your lineup or, heck, head right out onto the field to see how you do.
All right, Larry, hope everyone is settled in for a great Draft Champions contest. Here, lucky to witness it. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing. They will be participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen for Forsett. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage. And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. He's going to go. Justin Forsett. Touchdown, Cardinals. 3 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. So still in search of the first down after that last completion. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. You give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Time running out here on the play clock. Now back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Charles Sims, the intended target. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Muscles him off. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a...
I'm Adam Schefter, and with one game in the books, let's take a look at the rewards you've unlocked by playing Draft Champions.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. The Lions come into this challenge game knowing that they're in for a dogfight. And you can bet the coaching staff will be preaching all the buzzwords: intensity, effort, execution. They'll need them all and more if they want to get out of here with a W. So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Now Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. The Lions come into this one knowing they're going to need to put forth an inspired effort right from the start, because if they fall behind early on the road, it could make for a long afternoon. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with the call. Gentlemen.
They come out here in the eye. Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
This is Morris. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you? I
would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion, because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Pulled in at the 24. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And it's grabbed by Crockett Gilmore. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And this one complete to Hankerson. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. This is Forsett. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
It's a loss of 2, now third down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And Coons connects on this one. It's good. So what's that? Now? Oh, we're back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show. I guess we're ready for the third quarter. Let's go. This is taken at the 3. Stiff-armed him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down at there at 22.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Yeah. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On first down at Stafford. Complete to Gilmore over the middle. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Crockett Gilmore, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
Get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Romo. Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Romo now to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Alfred Morris that time. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Romo. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Romo. Finding time. Caught left side, Williams. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll make it 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Romo. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Throwing on 3rd down, Romo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. They find some open field here. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The pitch comes to Forsett. Oh, look at the juke. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, they run. Again, it's Forsett. Oh, nice spin. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And they'll indeed take a knee. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, there were times where this felt more like a soccer match, just not a lot of offense. Really good defensive battle, though.
You kept wondering if one of the teams would break out today. Neither one of them.
The lineup screen should be pretty self-explanatory. If you'd like to make some executive decisions on your lineup, you can do so here.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of draft champions. Short kick. It's taken at the 23. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. On first down, Breeze. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop. He
lost 2 there, and it's third down. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. To throw, it's Breeze. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. So on now is the punter, Matt Bosher, to kick it away. Back deep is Emmanuel Sanders. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here's Matt Bosher now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And he did get it back, I do think. Yes, so no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The tight end, Cameron Brate, was the target. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that,
and he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Returner didn't have the space that he deserves, got bumped into. That's the flag.
After a 40 or 45-yard run downfield, sometimes you don't come under control in time. That was a penalty on the defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Adrian Peterson off to the races. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. It's a big run for AP. 59 yards. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. From the red zone now, Love. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yardage.
Okay.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who...
And he is in! Touchdown, Giants! Adrian Peterson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag. So let's try this again as they come to the line to go for 2. They'll try and sneak it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with...
Now Breeze lost the football. And the Giants... And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6. Here's Shane Graham for the extra point. And it's 15-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And it's a short kick taken right around the 19. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Throwing over the middle. It's incomplete.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
And Olsen over the middle. You give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a third down. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Complete. He finds Bray. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. And now a first down following that long gain. On first down, Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Again, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Preston Brown in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now Breeze on third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. And there's a flag on the play. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what?
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denoris Searcy.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he finds a man on the crossing route. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
On second down, here's Breeze. Surveying the field. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, a ball may come your way.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And this one's high, but not very far. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that? And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And Braith, the tight end's got it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rolando McClain in there to drop it for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. He's good. They've got his man complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They come up in an offset eye. Luck now to throw. He's got time. He's going to take another shot here. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. New York set to take the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They run again on first down. Peterson looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here. Now a give to Peterson running left. Cuts it out to the sideline. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big pickup there on the run. 30 yards.
They gashed him in a big way on that last run, and defense fortunate to tackle him on the 2-yard line, but doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong with the defense's plan. And that's the one thing the coordinator has.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Adrian Peterson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Now they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Play clock winding down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Breeze now on 1st down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
21. Kill. Ready.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. 10 yards to go on 3rd. Now Breeze again. And caught left side, Olsen. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
They run for it with a J. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 30.